Hi everyone, welcome to RESR 617, Research Fundamentals. This is your official welcome video. I like to record videos throughout the class to kind of help out and to give direction whenever possible. So this is a newly designed class. I have reworked it from the ground up. And the idea is that you're going to be learning about research while at the same time learning about the research culture, especially the culture of doing a dissertation. I found an amazing, amazing book by Rita Birch that it really does capture the idea behind the dissertation process. And that's really important. But it's important to keep in mind that this class isn't a class where you're developing your dissertation. What your real goal during the research cycle is to learn how to do research. If along the way you do some research or you write some papers that you could eventually use in your dissertation, that's fine. But don't make it your goal, because that's too much pressure to put on yourself. The real goal here is to learn and have fun. I really want this class to be fun. Now, that being said, the discussion boards in this class are a little bit more challenging than the other classes you may have had. The assignments, however, are easier. So I didn't have a chance to redo the points, so the points are kind of weird, but it'll be fine in the long run. You'll do really well. If you come up to a discussion board that you don't understand or seems to be confusing, please let me know and I can help you with that. Again, this is my baby. I'm very excited about this class. Let me go over a little bit of what we're going to do. We're going to start with the research basics, looking at the ideas of philosophical assumptions and worldviews. Wherever possible, I've tried to pull in videos to help, but keep in mind that for all of these topics, there are literally hundreds of videos on YouTube. So there's always some place to go to get an overview. And I think of YouTube very similarly to the way I think of Wikipedia. It's a great place to go and get an overview. It is by far not a reliable source. A lot of what you see on YouTube is student videos that they're doing for class, and they could have made an F in that video. You don't know because they posted it to YouTube and now you're looking at it. So the best you can hope for is to get some general overview ideas and then do a little bit more research to find out more. You have to get your Cresswell book. If you haven't got it already, you can rent it online for $12. You can have that for a whole semester. If you find the book useful, you can keep it and just pay for it then. Otherwise, send it back for free and it's yours. The Browse book is available as an ebook. You can't download this ebook. You can download sections and stuff, but there's a page limit, I think, of 30 pages. But really, it's pretty easy read, so I think you'll be able to get it online without having much of a problem. So then we're moving into developing a research topic, and this is an idea of really how are you going to get your dissertation topic? How are you going to even understand how to get a topic? And we're looking at the triangle, the research triangle, taking a broad topic and making it researchable. And then we're going to move into the types of research. Obviously, you need to learn what types of research are out there. Most of you probably know this from your master's programs, so this isn't going to be hard. What I tried to do here is get you two different articles on the same topic so you can see how they are different and how they're similar in the way they're presenting their qualitative research. Quantitative for the first one, qualitative for the second one. And basically the idea is to see that even using the same methods or similar methods, you can have all different kinds of strategies for using those methods. When quantitative, it can be experimental, it can be survey research. For qualitative, you can have grounded theory, you can have case study, you can have ethnography, all these different strategies. So your research articles could be very different, but they will have some similarities, and that's what you're going to look for. Mixed methods research, obviously, this is Cresswell's favorite in the world. And it's quite annoying how much he loves mixed methods. And you can watch some of his videos where he very boringly tells you about how much he loves mixed methods. I'm not the hugest mixed methods fan, but I do think it has its place. And as Cresswell says, it does help you learn more than you could learn by any one method alone. So there you go. You'll enjoy that. Then we get into the literature review. And let me tell you right now, you're not going to do a literature review in this class. That's not what this class is about. You'll do one much later in the research cycle. This class is about learning how to do a literature review? What is the components of a literature review? How do you organize your data? Got some great videos on that, and we're going to talk more about that. That's really important because you really want to know how to do that. And we have 2 modules for that. And then we're going to move into dissertations, because you know what? You need to understand how a dissertation is set up. You need to be able to find other people's dissertations so they can help you with yours when that time comes. And then finally, we're looking at the way you organize research and just the doctoral research culture, which I think is really, really important to understand, because the dissertation is a journey. It's like birthing a baby. Not that I would know what that's like, but from what I've been told, it's very similar to that, because you're really giving birth to a new idea. You're getting something out there in the world that has never been there before. It's creative, it's isolating, it's lonely, some call it academic hazing. It's done by a committee, so while it's your research, there's a bunch of people that give you feedback constantly. So it can be a real journey, and that's what you need to prepare for, because there's some tips that Rita gives, and I really want you to read that book because it gives you a lot of good tips. Honestly, I read the book in a couple of days. It's not a hard read. Her chapters are short and they're very informative, so read it sooner or later, however you want to divide it up, but it's a good book to read. Okay, I've gone over the 5-minute limit for the video, so hopefully you're still watching. Enjoy the class.